Good morning. It is Friday, October 8th, and it is 5:30 in the morning, and I am leaving from Everett, Massachusetts for my drive up to Jeffersonville, Vermont. It's going to be about 3.5 hours, and once I get there, I'll be playing my first round of disc golf, so we'll catch up with you then. So I have arrived to the resort that the two disc golf courses I'm playing at today is located, and it is called Smuggler's Notch, and this is like the main entrance over my shoulder to the whole area, but I figured I'd stand here and give this as a background. Wow, it's crazy. And as you saw in the videos prior, the drive up here is phenomenal. And right after the last video I shot, the road, literally it said road narrows, which how do you even further narrow a one lane on each side highway? The center line went away, so there was no demarcation between driving on the right side and left side. It was super tight, super windy, rocks right on the edge. It was insane, and I would have videoed that, but that really would have been not a good idea. But it was probably the coolest drive I've ever had in my life, and I get to do it again later when I leave. But now I'm headed over to the disc golf course. All right, we're here. This course sponsored by Discraft, one of the biggest manufacturers of discs, probably second biggest. Both courses start in pretty close to the same area, and so I am walking down to start Fox Run. These are two of the top pro courses, and they played the World Championships here in 2018. So the first one, Fox Run, is a little bit bigger, a little bit more open, so I figured I'd do that first so that when I get tired, the second round won't hurt so bad. So we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty excited. I'm just playing by myself today, so it's going to be a lot of these types of videos probably. But how cool is this little opening bridge that didn't need to be here but is here? There's a cool little walk path up to the fairway. Sick. First shot, kind of short, but in the fairway. Second throw, decided to give it another go, and that one skipped OB. So good thing we played the first disc. It's difficult to articulate how much smaller these lines are in person than when they are on TV. Right there. This gap looks much bigger on television. Yikes. First drive landed behind those trees in the back. Second drive landed right there. Go figure. Just finished hole 3. Got a sweet little par, and now we get a nice refreshing walk through the woods all the way to hole 4. I'm not going to record the whole time because it's actually a somewhat lengthy walk, but this is what we're going through over here. This is where we get to play, so this is pretty sweet. I wouldn't want to be out here in the dark. It'd be a real Blair Witch situation, but during the day, fantastic. Coming from that direction back over those trees, had to throw out into this field, and now get another cool walkway bridge to a sweet green little raised up plateau surrounded by some rocks. Didn't have the greatest upshot ever, but still a birdie putt. And this is just a really cool view. This is one of the more picturesque holes out here. 475 feet, dead straight, except a lot of OB on the left and right with a big rock down there. Not that I'm getting anywhere near there on my drive, but it's just such a cool setup right here. So the basket's down there, and you can't tell from the first video, but over here, there's water. And guess where I threw it? Success. Found it. Now I gotta go get it. The things we do for $15 worth of plastic. I had to go waist deep. This is tough, but got it back. So I'm 10 over through 9, and I was gonna give this whole speech about how the back 9 was gonna go way better and I wasn't gonna go OB and all this, but I am soaking wet. These shorts hold a lot of water and we are very far from the car. So this back 9 might go worse, but it's still glorious out here. So it's been a fun day already. First and kind of only real wooded course at Fox Run. This is the gap you have to hit. And the basket is over here. So it's gotta go that way and then fly around. Came from in there, third shot, this is a par 4, third shot got me out into this field. There's the basket, and there's, you can barely see the disc. Right, nope, go away finger. Right there. I hit the cage, would have saved a par. Hit the left side of the cage. Missed it by that much. So there's 16's basket, 17's tee pad. Come all the way around here, 17's basket, and this view. The colors, the mountain, the sky. It's pretty sweet. And I accidentally discovered a teeter-totter that freaked me out the first time it moved. But we're safe. Picturesque finishing hole. Thin fairway, pretty far. See the clubhouse on the back. Basket goes around to the right. But just awesome backdrop. All right, finished Fox Run plus 13, which is one worse than I finished Maple Hill yesterday. So pretty consistent on championship courses. And now I am starting Brewster Ridge, and here's hole 1. Tee pad, basket is back there, and it moves a little that way. I'm really excited for this one. This should be much more wooded with hopefully a lot of putter and mid-range shots because I control those way better. But really stoked for this too. Here we go. There are signs for moose out here, and I'm walking through a literal forest and heard a very large sound, which I don't think is anything. I feel like I'd see a moose, but freaked me out a little bit. from there, thought I threw a perfectly good drive to here in this fairway, except this is my line to the basket, which you can barely see right there. So, good luck to me. Now I really feel like Little Red Riding Hood going through this forest. There's a trail. I don't have any cookies. I just got Garrett Girthy jerky, hoping I find the next tee pad amongst this forest. I don't think there are any wolves. Haven't heard any yet. That's a squirrel though. Oh, little guy. Bye. Just hit a 30-foot downhill putt to save par on hole 9. I am +3 on the front 9, which is phenomenal, I think. Parred the first 5 holes and then got 3 bogeys in a row, but got off the bogey train right there on 9. So pretty happy going into hole 10. And this course is way better than I would have imagined. It's just so much fun being in the woods and hitting lines and being in the shade and all this nature, and it's just great. It's great. We're here, the final hole of this disc golf journey. Basket's out there behind that bush. Been a long day. I'm way more tired than I thought I would be, though maybe not. I did think I'd be pretty tired after Fox Run, but this course, Brewster, is way more uphill downhill than it looks on TV, and so that kind of caught me by surprise, but it's been a blast. Finished out with a +4, which is significantly better than the other 2 courses. Probably not amazing. Some of these should have been gettable. Didn't have a single birdie today on either course, but made a lot of par saves. My scramble game is good. That's probably the best part of my disc golf game. My putting felt good today. So +4, I am pretty happy with, all things considered. So on to the next part of the day, which is actually the beginning of the real reason that I am on this trip in the first place. But first, lunch. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Vermont high school football. And that's where I'm going to be tonight, watching somebody I know play football, and we'll give, again, I keep teasing it, but we'll give that full story later, so stay tuned. Fun fact, thought I brought pants, meant to bring pants, instead they were the jacket of the same material, so I have no pants for the weekend, so hopefully it stays warm and shorts are enough.
Now running back and linebacker, number 36, Taylor Bama Nunnally.
Quick end of day recap. Football game did not go our way, but we are at the house now, and the family I'm with is originally from Alabama, as you can tell by the decorations. Roll Tide, baby. It's pretty late. I gotta edit this and be up in the morning for an 8 o'clock little kid football game, so we'll probably see you then. But summary, disc golf was amazing, and it's really great to be here and have met this family in person and got to hang out, and you will get to meet some of them probably, hopefully tomorrow. So we'll see what happens, but good night.